I got those. Oh, there's 2 parts. Dan Boo. Hello, my dear friend. It's good to see you this morning for me, and anytime for you. But we got some stuff popping here with some backstory. Let me know if the game is too loud and if I'm too low, because I stayed up way too late playing Final Fantasy XIV. Subsequently, my voice sounds like this now. This is who I am as a person. They're very good doors. I have all the story. And I have like a backlog of doors to do, I believe, so this may be a reading heavy stream because I should catch up on that. Well, I haven't gotten to the Shadowbringer content yet. I just turned my Marauder into a warrior. Level 32. Oh, nice. It's 7 a.m. to me. I just turned my Marauder into a warrior. It's pretty. I'm enjoying it a lot more actually since I remapped my controllers. Because I use mouse and keyboard because I play all video games sitting in front of a mouse and keyboard. Like, I know like most people probably have like a TV that's like attached to a couch. Well, not attached, but you know they play on a couch, and all of my gaming happens right in the same place that I stream. So I use mouse and keyboard for Final Fantasy XIV, and I finally moved the buttons around to like my abilities onto the number pad, and then WASD move left and right, and it just feels nice. It feels good for my tanking. Feels good. Oh no, Tita, don't get shot in the head. Target in sight. Commencing operation. Coordinated adjustment complete. Activating boosters. My God. Oh wait, this must be her parents before they landed? Maybe. Maybe not. Huh? What's that sound? Yeah, it was her parents before they landed. What? Fern. Do I know you? Fern. Uh-oh. We've really missed you, Tita. Huh? Oh my. Don't tell me you forgot the sound of our voices while we were away. Oh. Mom, Dad. Hee, that's our girl. Sorry for surprising you. We just wanted to have a little fun. I was scared stiff. Just flying in all of a sudden like that and walking up to me without saying a word. Plus you had those goggles on so I couldn't tell who you were. You could have told me you were planning on coming back. Mom? Are you okay? Why are you so quiet? Tita. Why are you so cute? Oh no, I just realized something. Is this the same part 1? I should have selected part 2. I thought there was 2 parts. Oh no, I can't escape this. Oh no, oh no. I was gonna skip all this. We've done all this before. Is it quick for me to leave the game? I was like, I've seen this. This is where they land. And all the talking. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, it's definitely quicker to leave the game. This is a very long scene. So we're just going to go ahead and shut that down unsaved and then go ahead and start in again. I don't know why I just didn't think about that. Like, maybe it's because I got Final Fantasy in my brain. Like I always do now. That's all I can think about. It was like a 50-50 split between me just playing Final Fantasy XIV this morning. And I was like, you know what? No, I gotta stay true to my heart. Yep. What is that? Erica hates Aki. Yep. It's like hot take. Hey, Erica hates Aggie. That's the take home here. For all the people that might be watching this but didn't watch the other thing, hey, see, his mom hates Aggie. The end. Big Sean, my friend. Yo, how's it going? How's Sekiro? And let me know when you want me to stop asking about Sekiro, because that game can be frustrating and sometimes you want to escape from it. So hard times and heartache. Let's try not to fuck this up again. Yes she does. I hope I get to use that weapon. I wonder if more than, I don't know why I said that out loud. Definitely sure that more than one door has up two part to it. So I guess I should go back and revisit some existing doors as well. I shall grant to you a memory fragment in my blessing. Dan boo, I guess Tita wants to make the ultimate weapon. The ultimate weapon. Ultimate. So this is, I guess, when Aggie is coming to visit. That's a good choice, Big Sean. Yeah. But don't step away too long. Those skills can erode, but they come back real quickly, so. How are you enjoying Detroit? Are you becoming human? Or humane? I can't believe I'm going through this. I should have never given in to pressure and promised to come here once a month in the first place. He's sure. He should not have agreed to that. It seems inconvenient. Having to adjust my schedule all the time just so I can come all this way to eat is such a pain in the ass. There we go. But well, whatever. I do owe her, I guess. What the hell? I just felt this horrible chill run down my spine. What was that for? Okay then. Aggie, are you in love with Tita? Well, I know it's like a sisterly thing at first. It should be. I'm hoping it stays that way. Don't turn that friendship boner into a love boner. It's true. You go back and battle. Was it Hanabe? I forget his name. They let you do all the trainings. I actually never utilized that until late. Like I did the very first time, and then that was it. But I didn't realize how many different types of trainings he can give you. Doesn't seem like I've got a cold or anything. Probably no big deal. Well, that's everything switched. That's everything switched that needs to be. The machine guns are new models, so they could probably do with some tweaking. That's all of its armament strengthened. Its mobility is up 16% because all with the work we did through the night, you know. Huh, okay. I think we should leave it like this for now and take some data as is before we start doing anything else. Works for me. Ordinarily, we just settle for testing where they can perform basic actions at this stage, then call it a day. But thanks to all of Tita's help, it's ended up relatively complete for a prototype. You should probably keep testing to see if it can move, though. I think we could probably get away with doing a simple combat test using it even. And we should too. Oh, there's those eyes again. After all, it just so happens that we have the perfect guinea pig for it coming. Mom, Dad. Morning, Tita. Did you sleep well? Yeah, I'm feeling great. But, all I can picture in my mind is the sight of that red-haired hooligan crawling on the ground after getting the beating of a lifetime by the Orbital Gear. I can hardly wait to see it in real life too. I keep trying to tell you that Aggie's really not a bad person. Ha. Don't take what she's saying to heart, Tita. She could probably stand to discuss the issue a bit more tactfully. But I'm sure all she wants is to find out exactly what Aggie's doing, trying to worm his way to you in the first place. Oh boy, even Dad seems to have him wrong. Yeah, I think it does attempt to do that. My understanding of that game. I'm glad you're enjoying it. And I think that was actually free on PSN last week, or maybe still is. I don't know. Whatever, is probably a good deal for it. Okay, let me explain this one more time. He might be sort of rude and blunt, and he does grumble every time he has to do something, and he has a real bad habit of scaring people. Has a bad habit of scaring people off easily. But he's actually a kind, good person, I swear. And he's like a brother, Tita. Maybe throw that in there. Not like a lover. Or a brother lover. Really now. I'm starting to get a little worried about him too. What? Why? I keep saying he's a nice person. Alright, time to go and get things ready. She looks like she's prepared to murder him. I'll leave the final adjustments to you, Dan. I've got something to take care of elsewhere. You're going then. That I am. I've heard more than enough. Something has to be done. The sinner must be punished with death. What? Mom, where are you going? Wait. Oh, is that Professor Russell? Hey. Mom. What in Idea's name is happening here? Are you alright? I'll live. What was Erica in such a hurry for? Ha 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 ha. Well, it's time for the testing to begin. You're not much less of an overprotective parent than she is, I'll have you know. He's really not. Where is she? I could have sworn I saw her running this way. Where could she have gone? Probably shouldn't have arrived so early. Might as well drop by the guild to see if there's any work to do until evening. I hope I shouldn't have equipped Aggie. What? Was that just my imagination? The second I walked in the door, I felt like my life was in mortal danger. You're not wrong, Aggie. The only person here is that researcher there, so it must have been. Oh my, what have we here? If it isn't Aggie Krosner. I pity you, I really do. Come again? I never dreamed my target would come wandering in nonchalantly while I was making the necessary preparations for his execution. But that makes things easier for me. Now I can tell you what I want directly. We prepared a most perfect place to die for you over at the Central Factory. So come along, there's not a moment to waste. Who are you? You here to pick a fight with me or something? Not at all. This is a completely legitimate request I've made to the guild. Or more specifically, to you. Like hell you did, no request like that would ever get accepted here. If you want to submit a request to the guild, you're gonna have to come up with something a little better than that. Oh, you pitiable flea. I figured you were a little thick-headed, but I didn't think your general IQ would be quite this low. Shots fired, dude. You need to be more aware of your sins. What does this woman have against me? Her eyes are scaring the shit out of me. Same, Aggie, same. Clean out those ears of yours and listen well, moron. This request is about testing the capabilities of the Orbital Gear by comparing it to you in a variety of situations. Which means that by helping us, we'll be able to help him be able to prove it. Haha. And in the process, maybe the unforgivable sins you've committed shall be. Just what are you rambling on about, woman? Maybe you didn't get the memo, but the Bracer Guild exists to help people who really need it. We don't exist to do just any old things someone feels like asking us to do. So I really haven't got time to be messing around with some crazy time waster. Is that the real reason you don't want to do this, or are you just scared? Say that again? Hit him with the Back to the Future. Hit him with the Marty McFly. Maybe you're a chicken. I can't find her anywhere in town at all, and she hasn't gone home. Just where could Mom have run off to? It's not my fault you're not listening to me. As I said, if you help with these tests, I might even be gracious enough to consider reducing your punishment a little. No, that sounded like Mom. Could she be in the guild? If you want help that much. Tita? Aggie? What are you doing with Oh, and one more thing I want to make very clear right off the bat. You do not get within a 1 cell's radius of my sugar powdered donut under any circumstances. Are we clear, you shameless hoodlum? Wait a sec. Whoosh. Zoom. The hell? What just happened there? She just up and ran off with Tita. I hope I didn't just witness her getting abducted by someone dangerous. You don't need to worry about that. Wow, Kilika, now you step in. Oh, sup, Kilika. Kilika. Her name is Erica Russell. She's Tita's mother. Her mother? That is Tita's mother. You gotta be kidding me. Her parents came back here from abroad about 2 weeks ago now, Erica and Dan Russell. Their arrival was somewhat unconventional, admittedly, but they really are Tita's parents, I can assure you of that. You're trying to tell me that woman is related to her by blood? And with that mystery solved, would you mind if we got right to discussing work matters? Oh yeah, lay out on me. I'm free until this evening, so if you got any quick jobs that need doing, I can knock them out for you. Well, first there's this one from the Central Factory. They're requesting assistance with a variety of tests for a prototype of a new weapon called the Orbital Gear. Orbital Gear? Hold up a minute, that sounds familiar. You literally just talked about it, Aggie. You can't be that dense. The guild has officially accepted the request that Erica mentioned to you earlier. It has your name on it, in fact. I can't believe this. She actually submitted that as an official request. I don't know much more about this orbital gear than you do, I'm afraid. She merely described it as a weapon that combines the finest of liberal orbital technology. It's being developed by the entire Russell family together to boot. The location you'll need to go is Zeiss Central Factory. A new weapon. Wait a second. You said the whole Russell family, right? Not just the adults? Please tell me Tita is involved in this crap. I couldn't tell you, she didn't say. I've heard Tita was about ready to graduate from being an apprentice and become a full-fledged engineer though, so perhaps she is. Would her involvement be a problem to you, Aggie? Well, no, but I've never met her parents. I've only heard about them from Tita, so it's not like I could pretend to know what they're like. But her mom's nothing like she made her sound, and she seems kinda messed up in the head. She seems messed up in the head. If that coos got Tita involved in developing some kind of new weapon. Put that request on hold for now, Kilika. On hold? Don't give it to anyone else for now, I assume you mean? Yeah. I'm gonna go and find out what's going on. Don't even think of giving that to anyone else before I'm back. Okay, I don't think you really talk to Kilika like that. Oh, I'm gonna control him. Great. Hope you like being unequipped. Okay, good. I can't change the equipment either, so that means that nothing's gonna happen. I saw something absolutely crazy the other day. I was here selling flowers like I usually do when all of a sudden people started raining down from the sky. Couldn't believe my eyes. That's not what really happened. Ooh, it feels good to finally take a breather. I've been so busy lately, it feels like I've never stopped working. Well, you're looking for Professor Russell. She passed by here not long, actually. I saw her boarding the elevator with Tina, but I'm afraid I have no idea where they could have gone after that. Well, start from the top. I don't know why, but it seems like the thing to do. Huh. Good guess. But just where have those two gone? I can't find them anywhere. Oh no, the dad. It looks like I'm going to be incorrect about this not turning into a love affair. Look how cool the dad looks now. Hey there. You must be Aggie. Who's this guy? He doesn't seem like any ordinary engineer. Oh, I get it now. You're Dan, right? Seem to remember hearing you were a bracer at one point. Oh. Was it Cassius who told you? Oh, no. I've just heard some stuff about you from Tita and her grandpa. Right. Actually, he quit the whole bracer thing about 10 years back, didn't he? Makes it right around with Cassius joined. I can't imagine him being as much of a lunatic, but who knows? You guys are developing a new weapon, right? I heard you got Tita helping you out with it. That's true? Oh, yeah. She's not just a simple assistant, however. She's a formal member of its development team. Tita's become so much more capable over these past couple of years. I didn't even feel like there's all that much I can teach her anymore. I was right. What the hell have you guys got your own kid doing? I know you're busy and that you can't afford to be back home here that often. And I know the little squirt loves orbital tech, so part of me gets why you'd want her to help with whatever new stuff you got in the works. But that doesn't make it okay to let someone that young work on developing a new weapon. Use some common goddamn sense, man. Haha. What's so funny? Aggie, do you trust her? What's trust got to do with this? And don't go trying to change the subject on me. What you gotta do it? I've heard a lot about you since coming back here. And with that, there's just one question I want to hear to answer from you. I want to hear the answer to you from Bob. And with that, there's just one question I want to hear the answer to from you directly. Now, it's my understanding that you've been keeping her company quite often while my wife and I were away. Is that because you feel she's unreliable? Or maybe just a coincidence? Or is there some other reason? Just what have you been trying to achieve by being with her so much? Oh, geez, Dan. Asking the hard-hitting questions. What? I wasn't trying to achieve anything. You sure, Aggie? You sure? Guess I'm gonna have to give an answer. There's no denying how much she's helped me. I'll admit, at the start she seemed like she could do jack all, and I stuck around to protect her. But she never actually needed it. She ended up doing way more for me than I ever did for her in the end. So yeah, I guess when I put it that way, I do trust her. Your daughter's pretty damn amazing. Let's see. Okay, so he doesn't seem to have as many screws as his wife. I could probably give him a pass, right? Look, I'm guessing there's some special reason Tita ended up involved in developing that weapon of yours, right? You mind telling me what it is? Yeah, there is. Well, I suppose it couldn't hurt to tell you. You're familiar with Ren from Ouroboros, right? Yeah. The crazy, strong little girl with huge robot. Couldn't forget her if I tried. Tita told us that she's friends with that girl. Which sounds insane, I know. Nah, it's not. She doesn't talk about it, but I know she is. Feels like she's going to unnatural lengths to avoid the issue even coming up, too. That makes explaining this a little simpler. The Orbital Gear project was begun with the aim of developing a new kind of weapon that could compete with the society's advanced military technology. Eventually, we hope to end up with something that can even go head-to-head with Pater Mater. As soon as she heard about what we were planning to do, Tita told us that she wanted to be part of it, of her own volition. At first, Erica and I were strongly opposed to the idea. It was Tita who insisted she wanted to do whatever she could to keep the connection she had with Ren. She wouldn't take no for an answer. She insisted that this was something she could do for her. From my perspective, her intention isn't actually to talk Ren down or anything along those lines. She just thinks that by participating in the Orbital Gear's development, she'll be able to keep thinking about her. The project connects them in a tiny way, even if they can't meet, and even if Tita can't do anything more substantial for her. It really is a tiny connection. And yeah, that's probably the best she can do for Ren right now, and she's determined to do it. I had no idea. She's such an idiot. Am I supposed to know you're shouldering something that heavy if you don't tell me? She's working on the project formally as an engineer, no different to Erica or me. My wife was the one who gave her permission. After she showed as much resolve as she did, it wouldn't have been fair for us to treat her like a child. You mind if I ask something? Where is that Orbital Gear thing now? Does that mean you're up for the job? Well, I can't walk the hell away. She might be doing something crazy again if I leave her alone. I see. Albert was right about you, Aggie. You do seem to have some promise. What are you talking about? Ooh, what'd Grimp say? You'll need this, incidentally. Aggie received an identification card from Dan. Using this in the elevator will let you get to B5F, other building where the test will take place. Tita and Erica should be there. You're going to want to make sure you're ready if you don't go, though. You're going to want to make sure you're ready if you do go, though. Erica's been dead set on testing you. Couldn't care less what she wants. I'm just going to help Tita with the tests. What else anyone else does is none of my business. What about you, Dan? You ain't coming? Don't mind me, I'll be here. And just so we're clear, I haven't decided to accept you myself yet. Accept me as what? Oh, Aggie doesn't know his feelings about Tita, does he? I guess this is the place. Wait, is that it? That's all the checks on the legs complete. I guess I'll check the settings one more time too. I've got nothing to do till Mom and Dad come back, so I should make the most of it. I thought it was going to be an orbital cannon. Can't believe you're making a robot as nuts as this. Aggie, what are you doing here? It's because of Mom. Did she ask you to come here? I'm so sorry. Mom and Dad seem to have got you all wrong. I keep trying to explain to them that what you're really like, but they never listen to me. It's not a big deal. I ain't here because your mom asked me to come anyway. You're not? Well, I heard you're working pretty hard down here like a proper engineer. So I figured I'd come and join you as my way of showing support, I guess. Helping with these tests is an official request anyway, so it works out. Okay, let me give you a brief rundown of the Orbital Gear then. The prototype's most distinguishing characteristics is that the pilot can climb inside it and operate it directly from within. It has been decided for sure that the final model will be won't necessarily be for like this though. Oh, and then there's how it reaches its maximum mobility. Come over here for a minute. Sure. We've designed a new walking system to increase its mobility substantially, you see. Ordinarily, bipedal robots require two units that control their posture and center of gravity, which work in tandem with one another to walk. But this approach really drains system resources across the whole archaism. The way we've chosen to resolve this is... What? What the hell? How long have you been there? So you decide to assist with the test, have you, Aggie Krosner? You're so sweet. Does that mean you finally accept your sins and have come to repent? I have no freaking clue what you're talking about. You're trying to get close to Tita thinking I wasn't there here, weren't you? Admit your sins and repent. I finally have first-hand evidence. I'm going to screenshot those eyes. For crying out loud, will you quit with the eyes? It's giving me the creeps. He must be completely useless when it comes to technology. But he's got potential, don't you think? You might just be right. I have to admit, there were concerns. Over. Hello. Good morning, my friend. I stayed up super late playing Final Fantasy XIV. I made a terrible mistake. I have to admit there were concerns. I can appreciate that he at least tries to follow subjects he doesn't understand instead of outright refusing to listen to them. What are you two doing up there? Especially you, Dan. You were just up on the roof with me a minute ago. I did tell you I was going to watch the test, didn't I? Well, here I am. I can't work out what he's thinking any more than I can his wife. Don't you dare ignore me, Aggie. Well, regardless, that's everything gathered now. I suppose it's time for us to begin. Or what are we doing? I finished all the necessary final checks. Good girl, Tita. Let mommy take it from here. Let the testing begin. What is wrong with this family? Well, Tita, do you think you would have operated all right? Justa. How's it going, my friend? I've had plenty of practice. I'm ready to go as soon as everyone else is. Beginning monitoring. No problems in the data link. Looks like we're good to go. Doing pretty well. A little tired this morning, but otherwise going good, feeling good. Excited for it to be a nice Saturday. Any big plans, my friend? Okay, Aggie. We're now going to begin testing on the Orbital Gear version 0.5. You sure you're ready for this? Yeah, I am. I come this far, I'm not going to turn tail now. Oh, Juice going to the beach. You're going to bring the buns out? You're going to let the buns get some sun? Sun's out, buns out. I want you to promise one thing before we begin, though. The final test will be a mock battle between yourself and the Orbital Gear. Oh, no, over. What kind of sickness? Is it a cold? Or something worse? The final, yeah. If you can cause Tita to have so much as that tiniest scratch on her, I'll be sending you up to the goddess personally. I wouldn't go quite that far, but you get the idea. Don't hurt her, alright? I know. I ain't gonna hold back, but I ain't gonna hurt her either. I feel like I have one of those coming along as well, over. I probably just need to start resting more. It's been a busy couple of weeks at work, so I've been mentally taxed, which may not be beneficial to my physical resistances. I basically need to, equip more elemental defenses, elemental armor. Okay, for starters. Oh. I'm gonna drive it on the beach. Well, yeah, a little further in, maybe off some sort of dock. Dan went around, and Aggie began attaching small cords to various points in his body. So basically, Dan is motion capturing Aggie right now. Mocap balls. What are you doing? Those are so that we can collect data from your body in real time during the testing process. This prototype's mobility should be about equal to your own, if not a little above what you're capable of. So this should be the perfect way to test what it can really do. Well, if that's your reason. You sure this isn't some form of harassment? Of course not. Right. Erica, if you would. Gladly. Food. Ah. Aha. Ga. Ga. Show. Ah. She's become a Super Saiyan? What is going on? Exactly. What am I even watching here? That's Erica's success dance. She always does it before every big test or experiment. She also gets an aura of power around her. Sha, alright, I'm ready. Tap, 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 tap. It sounds like she's actually saying tap. They should have put like some asterisks around that because it just sounds like she's saying tap, tap, tap. Maybe she is. Tap, 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 tap. Setup complete. I can't believe you still do that after all this time. It's not like it actually has any practical effect either. If you look at the data from all the tests she's done collectively, there's no difference in the odds of success whether she does it or not. Here, let me take care of that. Fire! She had to do her success dance juice. We all need a success dance that also powers us up. I should wake up every morning with a success dance. As you can see, it's best to leave her alone when she gets all fired up like this. I'm feeling exhausted already, and we haven't even started yet. The first test is a simple race. You're going to be doing 3 laps of the course, and the first to finish line wins. There are obstacles in the way too, just so you know. Be careful of those. Are you ready, Aggie? Be ready as I'll ever be. Let's get this started. I'm here for work, not to play. Ah, so you are. Well, take your positions. Ready, go. Aggie's winning on the outside track. Ooh. Defeat. Pan. What just happened? It flew. I'm sorry, Aggie. My mom told me I had to finish the race by jumping over the finish line all of a sudden. I should have known. Mind you, it's not like jumping was against the rules of the race, and we wanted to collect the data from it too. I'd say you've only got yourself to blame for getting cocky, wouldn't you? What are we doing now? This is a test of the orbital gear's precision. What I want you to do is to place the 4 colored drum cans on their corresponding tiles on the floor. It'll be harder than it looks. Don't assume this is going to be a snap. If I lose this, I'm never going to hear the end of how I'm a clumsy excuse for a human, am I? Alright, let's get started then. Begin. Well, I mean, that robot should win. Piece of cake. Well, we've got some excellent data out of that. Well done, Tita. You did a wonderful job operating it. Yeah. The adjustments Dad made all the difference, really. His tuning of the actuators was perfect. I don't doubt that. He's always been good at handling these things. The arms have acceleration control now, too. Man, was there even any point in me being here if you're just gonna ignore me? Well, that test was just about collecting data. It didn't really matter who won. Still, that's not true for the next one. Now the real fun begins. The last test we're going to be performing is a mock battle to test the orbital gear's overall capabilities. Take your positions, both of you. Okay. Got it. We've been through this once before, but it bears repeating, only aim for the orbital gear. If I find so much as a hair out of place on Tita, you'll be very painfully executed on the spot. I know, you don't need to keep saying the obvious. Are you ready? Yeah. Bring it on. Oops. Hopefully I don't have to control this. Oops, I don't have anything. Oops, haven't equipped you with anything. Oh well. Nas. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No, 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 no. She's shooting him with machine guns. Winner. Well, that thing blew up with her in it. Rude. And that wraps that up. Good. You cheated. You totally cheated. Cheated how? You're full of shit. I'm not. You used some kind of invisible special power you must have. Like hell I did. Alright, alright. I know, right? Like shit. He just dropped that right on there. Well, I think it's only fair to call this Aggie's victory. Good. That was the last of the tests, right? Requests are filled, then my work here is done. Silly me, I nearly forgot, Dan. Didn't you say you wanted a one-on-one fight against this red-headed ruffian yesterday? Did I? Oh, right, I did. Cassius told me a little about him, so I'd like the opportunity at some point. I know, right? Like, I guess Tita's dad just wants to regulate. Just fight Aggie. So, oh, well, I guess I'm just gonna fight you now. What? I have a bad feeling about this. You're the best. Go get your weapon. It doesn't necessarily have to be now. No, you're doing it now. No time to waste. Fight me, bro. 1v1 me, bro. Let's go. Now that you're here, I want to 1v1 you, bro. I'll leave things here to you, Erica. But don't think this is going to be easy either. He might have been forced to retire because of an injury, but he's still very strong. He's the one who taught Cassius the basics of fighting with his staff 10 years ago, even. Seriously? Cassius then went on to perfect the art of one using the fight himself, admittedly, but that should give you an idea of just how strong my awesome hubby surely is. Now I really don't want to back down. Hey, wait a second, the test's over, my work is done. Why am I stuck on here doing another completely unrelated fight? Your work's not done till I say it is, bucko. Oh yeah, while we're waiting for Dan, I need to check Tita hasn't gotten any injuries. Because if she has, you know what's gonna happen. Come on down, Tita. What's wrong, sweetie? I kinda can't. Some weird errors come up and I don't know what to do. Huh? What's going on? Oh no! No! It's dancing. Damn it, no. No matter what commands I try to give, it just won't respond. Shut it down, Tita. I can't. I won't do anything I tell it to. Hey, what's going on here? Explain this in a way I can understand. Tita, what's going on? Have you lost control of it? Clearly. Aggie, run. Someone tells me this won't be as easy as it was before. Oh wait, maybe it is. That's fine. Oops. It's taking 2 turns now, huh? I should do that. I'm gonna try to slow you down, buddy. That's not how you do it, Aggie. You don't slow people down by missing. There you go. Okay, and should I heal again? No, I'll be fine. Ouchies. Oh, double turn, huh? No, stop doing that to me. Stop hurting me with your attacks and causing me status effects that I don't enjoy. I'm having a bad time. I'm calling the developers. Well, you really can't slow this boy down. There you go. Explosion number 2. You doing okay? I stopped it moving. Come on out. I can't. The seatbelt's stuck. Damn it. Oh, look at these animations. Thank goodness. Uh-oh. I think we know Dan came through with the quickness on that. Maybe not. Huh? Maybe he did. Tita. Ah. Hidden in the vitals. Oh, just in the nick of time. Are you two okay? Tita and I are fine, but... Oh. Aggie. Aggie. No. No, this is all my fault. All because of me and you. I'm so sorry. I'm always causing you nothing but trouble with my selfishness. If I just kept quiet, none of this would have happened. This is all my fault, all of it. If I hadn't said I wanted to get closer to Ren, I knew I couldn't really do anything for her. I knew this was just for my own satisfaction. Satisfaction. This wasn't what I wanted to happen at all. I swear. This wasn't what I was trying to do by getting involved in this project. But... Good. Give it a rest, will you? Lad's pounding enough without you crying. Oh. Aggie? It'll take more than that to finish me off. I figured you knew that. Damn now. That thing packs a punch. I'm lucky I was able to block the brunt of the impact with my sword. If I hadn't, I'd probably have a date with the goddess right about now. Thick sniffle. Hey, I said I'm fine, alright? This is nothing. So stop your crying, alright? But this is all because of me. Sob, I'm so sorry. I'm not going to do this anymore. I quit. So... Don't you dare give up, Tita. What? You heard me. Don't you dare just throw in the towel over something this small. You want to get closer to Ren, right? You want to understand it better, right? Then try and do it. Don't just give up at the first hurdle you come across. Even when you get hurt. I had a worthless 10 years, Tita. I'm not going to deny that, but there was one thing I could never bring myself to do, and that was to throw this away. Never. But that's fine, because this is why I'm the bracer that I am now. Plenty of folks have things that become such a big part of them, they can't bear to throw them away or leave them behind. Things that, no matter how much they try to forget, they just can't. I've got something like that. And I'm pretty sure you found something like that too, don't you? He's right. I really do. Maggie, I changed my mind. I won't give up. I don't have time to stand around crying, not when I've got things I need to do. I'll think about what I can do and I'm going to do it. Because just like you're a bracer, I'm now a researcher. Really now. Aggie? It's nothing. What's with the faces? It's all starting to make sense now. See, I told you. He's rude, he's thick-headed, he's got all the tact of a wrench to the groin. But there's a promise in him. That there is. The preparations for it aren't quite finished. But I think it's time we got to the second phase of testing our red-headed friend right away. The hell are you talking about? Looks like I underestimated you, Aggie. Tita seems to have come out of this unharmed, just as promised. Oh, yeah. I'd like you to come to our house this evening. Huh? I thought coming over for dinner was why I was here in Zeiss to begin with. You'll be more than welcome. What's going on with him all of a sudden? Aggie. Thank you very much again for earlier. You ended up having to protect me again. That's fine, it doesn't bother me. Still, sorry, but I think we're gonna have to pass on Today we're having a hot pot full of mushrooms and wild plants, and a soup with lots of seaweed. Mom and Dad finally seem to understand you better too, so this should be really fun. And now now we'll all get to enjoy a nice hot pot together. Oh, right. I can hardly wait. Can you, Aggie? Can you hardly wait? Can't hardly wait. The movie. 90s. Bazinga. So that's what it was about. Oh yeah, he's definitely gonna get roasted. It's gonna be Def Comedy Jam on Aggie. I can't believe I didn't notice that when I was doing the final checks. This is all my fault. We don't know that for sure yet, Tita. Let's not jump to conclusions. No good comes from blaming yourself or feeling responsible before we know it, if you even had anything to do with it. Okay. Still. God, where the hell did this hammer come from? What's wrong with this place? That sounded like Aggie. Really? Probably just your imagination. Maybe. That reminds me, he should be here any minute now. I better go and warm up the food. You should probably change clothes from the fire and explosion. Whoa. Why did a bunch of lances pop lances pop out of the ground? America? I think lances may have been overdoing it a tad. At least stick with the concealed holes in the ground, won't you? God. How long are we looking at before he's able to make it here, might I ask? I was hoping to take a chance to have a man-to-man talk with him. That only the goddess knows. Seems like he's putting up a good fight, but make no mistakes, Aggie Krosner. Our testing process has only just begun. Side story, Orbital Gear Project Part 2 finished. Tita learned S-Craft Orbital Gear. Orbital Gear. Oh, there's a Part 3. Nope. So Tita learned a new S-Craft through that. That's kind of neat. Now it's time to get what's his name out of my party. That was a lot of reading. And bring on Ren back in. I'll leave it to Ren. Ren, you being Ren. Wait. I did the second one. So third path. Oh boy. Hard to remember the things I did last week. Armor. Yeah, we're a little behind on these armors, huh? Eh? Boy, the resale on these is bad. Like, am I selling these back to GameStop? Okay, armors. Endless Teeterin. I think I did the thing I needed for Endless. Did I complete that section? Oh well, we'll find out. Let's just go. Let's go. Okay, went through the looking glass, 4th floor. Oops. What was that last thing I did? Okay, I know I can figure this out. Let's look at the last floor of that. Let's see if there's anywhere else to go. Oh. Yeah, we went in here, we did battle. On the roof. Yeah, this looks familiar now. We're like, vroom, vroom, battle, battle. Vroom, vroom, battle, battle. I can actually probably look here. Oops. Oh. Oh, neat. I didn't realize that they documented these things, too. Okay. Furthermore, since there's some version ahead of us, we should take care. So, schoolhouse, what the Ravens, what other copies. I'm taking a break, we should head for the next monument. Got it. Thanks, video games. I'm gonna take Endless out of the party now. Though Endless does have some pretty good potential here. The battle strength that she brought to the table, 2165, is up there, and she's not even like jacked up on pills like, oh, not pills, but you know, accessories. Our pills.
Let's go.
I should just leave Endless in there. Oh well, whatever. Let's go back. To the herb scenic route. Herb. Hit that save button. And now we shall continue. Oh, I hope I'm not catching a cold myself. Yeah. You guys suck. I'm gonna check that status. Oh, so it's just like a regular ability she has, actually, isn't it? How do I check abilities? Guess I have to do it on the actual menu. Let us do battle. Craft. Orbital gear. HP 100 strength defense. Ooh. Removes accessory effects. Oh man, that's gonna be like some mental math I have to do on that one.
Come on, everyone.
Oh, wow.
Hey.
That seems significant.
Let's end this.
Oh. All right. All right. That seems strong. Let's do a little quick little mathicals. Oh wait, yeah, she doesn't even have those boosts on, does she? She just has range and strength plus 200, 20% of... So 25, 5, 4, 400, so 20% more is definitely more than 200. Ugh. Sorry you got confused. What do you hate? You don't like that one move. That's the only move of the type. Shazam indeed.
Later.
Shazam Kazam. Goddamn. Flim flam. Okay, so I'm thinking that we went to that one, right? That's where the last one was. Maybe. Baby. Ouch. Dummy. Alright, Juiced. Enjoy your time at the beach. I do hope you get the opportunity to play with your boat. And send more pictures of the boat because we haven't seen it in a while. Miss my boat fix. No, this is the one we've definitely been to. Which means that... Ooh, boat grades. Upgrades, nice. Ooh, that's not gonna be it. More battle. Thanks, Juiced. Have a great safe day. What's going on with the Reyes? She needs like a Ruby attack, doesn't she? Yeah, her attack power is not. It ain't popping like it ought to be right now. Oh, that could be part of the problem right there. Speed up, agility down. Yeah, that's fine. Hold a second. Okay, yeah. ATSs. Sorry about that. For some reason, I suddenly was fearful that I had equipped her with something that boosts strength. But I'm not so foolish. Not today, Satan. Don't know why I did that with her, but whatever, here we are. Is this it? Nope. Nothing's written on that particular monument. I don't know how I tried to like lower the camera angle just now to see if I could see what was in that treasure chest or if it had been opened yet. Oh, don't you start.
I'll save you.
Let's see if we can get. No, why not?
Go.
You made a mistake. Rest in peace. Oh, guard turn. Kirito. Thank you for the bits. Oh, you have been missed, my dear friend. How are you today? It seems unnecessary to do that. Thank you, I really appreciate the bits. I stayed up way too late playing Final Fantasy XIV last night. And now, I'm real tired. But that is life. Getting back into that groove. Well, take your time, but you know we'll be here for you. I should have done that. I should have done that. I didn't though. I made an error. Not that one. Exempt. Hello. Good morning. Welcome. Ah, fruits. I definitely... So if I turn back this way, it's just the herb cedar root. Like, why is this so confusing to me? I'm doing all right. A little tired, but I'm now a warrior in Final Fantasy XIV and not just a cowardly marauder. That's backwards. So that is something. Not for nothing. A long stream ahead. Actually, you know what? It's probably gonna be the opposite of that. It's probably gonna be a short stream. Because I'm gonna low key like stream and then be like, well, feeling real sleepy. 14 more hours, please. But I might jump on Nasty Man probably a little later today and play some Monster Hunter or some Final Fantasy, but recurring games. The games that just can't leave my life. Swabao. So how are you guys doing today? Any big plans for the weekend? Fun meal plans. Aw, fresh, Kirito. I'm gonna be free up until like 5 o'clock if you want to hunt. Or if that's too early, then so be it. I gots to get a hunt in. Or if I can kill. They get one shot, probably. Ascension 5. Ah. Stream, are you gonna be painting? Is that the word for it? That seems like that's not it. Are you gonna be filling? That seems better. Inking? Nope, that's probably not it either. I give up. I don't know words anymore. Renegade. That's cool. Painting. Step away, not this one, motherfucker. Still wrong. Painting. I like to paint people. I'll just make sure I can't do anything here. Oh, painting and drinking. That's because it is creepy. I want to paint you, my love. I want to capture your soul in art. What is it like to be captured and whole? Yeah. Oh, I didn't think it would be a nude painting. You can put your clothes back. Okay. You've taken off more. How are you more naked than you started? Playing with baby bunnies, drinking, hanging out. Seems good. Pay me like you're French girls, Mr. Cunningham. I've switched roles in this particular goof. Now I, too, am the painted. So that's super backwards. I'm gonna end up just like running all over this whole damn place over and over again. I see you've got some skin still left on. Let's see if we can cleave that off. Divine Cleave casting. 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 Divine Cleave casting. Video game? This seems like the only one that's left. Did I not complete the other thing that I was supposed to do? What did the person tell me? We defeated the second garden, Kalika. Okay, so we did that. Get some digital painting on Amazon, lady. Amazon lady. Oh man. Okay, Kirito. For some reason, when you said Amazon lady, I just kept thinking about the place. You know, the online retailer, Amazon. And I was like, why is she? What? Now I remember. Everything is illuminated. On your arts. Shout out to Kirito's Patreon. Also, shout out. If you like art, enjoy a cool cat, go ahead and become a patron of Kirito. I read something totally different. Become a patron. Oh, fruits. There it is. I like how I had to I said out loud the word shout out. Which had to challenge you to like channel you to shout yourself out, which is what needs to happen. Shout out. I wish that worked in real life. Man, did I not enjoy Evangelion. Sorry. Let me know if there's anything I can do to help with that, Kirito. I'll read some copy. I'll make a video. Read some copy. Making copies. I don't support his Patreon. You don't like art, except you don't like beautiful things that people put together with their hard work and talent. I like art. You don't love art? Yeah, it has its own issues for sure, but there's a lot of different sites as well for that sort of thing. It's just neat. I like just seeing people get paid. Like, you know, what I'm low-key like a super big fan of are like those sites like that people go on where like usually like an offshoot of Instagram, like the OnlyFans sites and all that stuff, where you could like people are actually able to commoditize like their appearance or all that stuff. I think that's excellent. I mean, people post their stuff on Instagram and make Instagram rich. Why not post your own stuff and get yourself rich? Commoditize it all, baby. Maybe that's the banker in me. Yeah, no, I think that Patreon's fun. People have their own issues. Hey streamer, what you got for me? What's the good word? Okay, let's. Yeah, I like 1v1s, bro. I have to look this up now, apparently, because I'm gonna end up wandering around this place for way too long. Trails in the sky. Herb Scenic Route. Did that. Did the Looking Glass. Mr. Cunningham reads the internet. Yeah, third party tends to, of course, take their cut for things, but I think on like the grand scale, it's good because you can be a bit better at protecting the end user. Okay, Jaegers, we're past that. Impregnable Fortress. I don't curl it, you know they're return to the garden, put Richard in your party. Go north, then east. Okay, so we need a Richard. Wait, let's just make sure I did the other last thing. So I need to do one more thing. One more thing. Each one enemy after play green card key. Why do they keep calling out Grant? I fought Grant. Bought that person. Bought Kilika and Impregnable Fortress. Okay. We need Colonel Richard and then Colonel Youngface, I like to call him. But yeah, I mean, I think that's the way to do it. A lot of times there's like just people I like, and maybe like I don't get to actually be around as much because I have way more. Well, it sounds like a weird thing to say. It's easier for me to spend money than actually spend time. I like them, like, oh, I like this person, you know, I want to support their stuff. but I definitely don't have to. I'm like hang out or be very specific. So $5-10 a month is like not NBD to me. No, it's never gonna be Ren. It's gonna be me. Colonel Richard, amazingly quick with a sword. There we go. That's what it's all about, as long as you feel good about that. They're big in my heart, Kirito. Tanklet. This dude kind of sucks right now. He's weak-ish. Or adjacent. Yeah, I don't know. It's all weird commoditizing yourself in that way. As I done it, I started it. I started with A. Astrid Astro. Astrid Astro. 1433 Westminster Lane. Phone number 699696969 Z. What orbits do you have? Are you really right now just terrible, Richard? Like, you can be honest. You're not too bad. You're not bad. 6'9". Or the luckiest number. I don't know why I'm the way that I am. It's not good. It's not optimal. So, there was just like, okay, I didn't get any 666s in there. So at least I got that going for me. 6'9". It sounds like lucky a lot of times. It seems like mutually assured destruction. Okay, so we got Colonel Youngface with us. Okay, so the path to follow. Return of steering might go north, then east. Kiribon. North. I'm sure this is not where I'm supposed to go. I don't even know why I made it seem like I didn't think that. North, then east. Step 1, north. Then east. This is gonna take me back to the Carnelia one, isn't it? Weak. Miss. You're a walking liability, Colonel Youngface. A beer and a salad. It's never too early to start, I guess. He said with some trepidation. Level up, dude. Level up, level up, level up. It's all vegan. This is back to the school, isn't it? This is not it, Chief. Actually, I support it all. I support everything, man. I don't support is fucking this up again. Then east, then from there in the south end. So that's gotta be what they're talking about. I get to fight the same dude again. Hey dude, hi. Just move. Move. He's got a lot of move range. You don't like the bruise exempt? You don't like spirits? I like the spirits, but I like them too much, so I had to no longer become spiritual. That's a long time. Oh, because of your, was it for your surgery, I'd imagine? Definitely not answer a question you have to answer at all. Don't know why I asked that. Wildly inappropriate, Mr. Z. There we go. The face of the monument is glowing and the words are visible upon its surface. The Lord of Phantasma does decree. Here lies the impregnable fortress. Place your hand on this monument, the divine blaze successor among your number. 26 years and counting. I've been without alcohol for 3.5 years. No, we're allowed to begin with. Ricardo, welcome back, my friend. And good morning. I hope you're doing well. I hope you've had a good time away, learning things, moving on, enjoying your life. Great. Don't have a clue what impregnable fortress could be referring to, but I think we all know who we're going to need to have with us this time. But I suppose there's no point in debating if I'm fit to be the called successor. No one else seems to match the description after all. Yeah, that'll do it, exempt. Sorry about that, dude. But yeah, that'll do it. Drinking and driving is just one of those things. Ricardo, welcome in, my friend. We didn't have to read all this again, did we? Touch the monument. Now that riddle makes sense. What better place to describe as an impregnable fortress than this? I think in that way, services like Uber and things have have really improved some of that stuff. And now it's more convenient to at least get a ride. Yeah, that's more years than all of them. That's gonna be all of them. Good old Licensed Fortress, huh? I can already tell we're gonna get a real fun welcome. Well, aren't we in for a treat? And I think it's safe to say that whoever is waiting for us, and I can think of a few who may be, we're gonna need to give the battles our all. This isn't an area we can conquer with anything less than our top form. We're gonna fight lots of soldiers again? Hee. I can hardly wait to get started. Boing. Let's convert some of this to monies. This music's like starting to slap right here. Drink and walk. I used to always drink and then go to a second location, which was never a good idea. Not driving, just, you know, your mind's already not present as well as it should be, then you start making decisions. That often can be the path to undoing. Let's see. There you go. Give you that. I'm not gonna give you new shoes. You're all right. And like put on some shoes or some whatever. Yeah. That's how they roll. We can't be. I think that's how it is. That you get arrested for public intoxication in Florida. And old flaw. Whatever. Get Destiny's card. As Destiny's child, you have Destiny's card. Actually, I'm not. I'm gonna give you a skull pendant just in case. Wait. Aw. Reward my prudence video game. Oh, Behemoth is here. Master beads. I'm a master beater. No, you can't return it. You don't even have the receipt. Prevent sleep confused. Got it. Let's see how you do. They don't like blue magic. Yeah, that's not gonna be it, Chief. Alcohol, I can tell you for sure, and I'm sure we all here know, is a pretty poor way of coping with real emotional issues. I don't like when enemies do the thing that those enemies just did. Yeah, resist that, mother lover. Turns you into steak with marbling. Whatever, let's just bust in here. Oh man, that sucks. Well, I guess it's fine. Boy, they really hated that, didn't they? Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. There you go, that's what I wanted. Here you go, Tito. Yep, that's a shame. A hot take, life is a pretty significant thing and you want to try to maintain that. You want to make sure you value your life appropriately, as if it's the only one you have. I suppose this is where I should welcome you all. Lieutenant Colonel Sid. So you're our first opponent. Show me my opponent. It seems like you've been through quite a lot since we last met, Father Graham. I certainly hadn't expected this was what was going to happen back when we met in Gransaw. All of this still feels like a bad dream to me, to be honest. You remember all that happened at the Gransaw Cathedral, then? I do, and I can't be sure exactly when the me that stands before you was created here. But I can say it must have been after that if my memories are anything to go by. It's good to see you again too, Richard. This is hardly how I envisioned our reunion going, but it's good to be able to have one all the same. I can say the same to you. With that being said, I wasn't expecting a soldier as formidable as you to be our first opponent. This bodes poorly for us. Don't cut yourself out yet, even if I have no intention of being defeated. So, Exempt, what do you do for fun? What's the fun things? We're surrounded. More people need to be like you, exempt, that's for sure. They actually just passed that law now where it's illegal to text and drive in Florida. Besides games, what do you do for work then? I think we know a little bit about this, but I don't know if we've learned details. Tell me your life, exempt. On my honor as former garrison commander of Lyson Fortress, I, Lieutenant Colonel Maximilian Sid Wilder Fatechow. Yeah, what kind of games? This is a good formation that got it in. Every kind. Boy, they really are going in to do this. Let's clock up. I'm getting better about it myself, about not playing so many games.
Come on, everyone.
Yeah, she turned into a Mac. This is gonna be just fine. Zodiac. And what moves shall we do that... Well, let's see. What do they hate? I don't mind anything. I like how you just slipped that hentai right in there. That's good news that they get along, Kirito. No, that wasn't slipping in. That was that. Bullet barrage. Let's shoot these people. But I mean, what would the game part of it be? I mean, it's like slide puzzles. Illegal. Did she miss some of these guys? What happened? The saucy alligator. Let's bullet barrage these boys. Oh man. Ouch. Yes. Berserker barrage. What was wrong with Sexy Beach 1? You can't just not bring well Sexy Beach 2, but in theory, but well, Sexy Beach 1, that didn't have the brand. It's like, I've never played one. Boy, that sure is strong. And I'm loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. But what's the actual mechanic? Is it like a matching game or slide puzzle, or is it a conversational game like choosing options? Oh. Erotic puzzle games too. Yeah, like seems like more like a visual novel. Again, I gotta ask, what happened to Erotic Puzzle Game 1? I have a difficult time starting with like the middle of a series. Did I actually get that clock up off? No, I didn't. Apparently not, because she's been doing her thing for like 20 minutes. Really? Hit this dude. Or should I carry a bone? Yeah, she'll lose a turn if I don't throw up.
Okay.
School days. I don't know. I never really played a hentai game before. Not like materially against it or anything like that. I guess it's never come up. No, but seriously, are they like ones that are actually like good? Any good suggestions? I'm gonna hit him because I feel like if I hit him, he's gonna be more like Erotic Jigsaw Challenge Volume 1. See, I don't like puzzles, like those kind of puzzles. Is that wait. Is it like a slide puzzle? Because I hate slide puzzles. Okay, good. It's like they're just putting together like pieces of a picture or something like that. Don't know. Except your dots. Yeah, I figured that would be the component. He's puzzling now. Just puzzles. I'm starting to like what characters talk about school days with animation. Really pretty men. I mean, those are just puzzles with pictures. I was expecting something more. Something nasty. It's weird. I don't really. Well, gotta save that for the Nasty Man stream. Oh, don't do that. Don't put blindness on her. Nah, buddy. What do you got here? Oh, that power. Colonel Youngface, can you impede from all the way across the world? Answer's no. What is his special move? Well, I guess we did fixate on the hentai games. What about other things? Did you say you play strategy games as well? I think on Steam, Age of Wonders is free. Age of Wonders 3 is free right now. It looked interesting. I got it. I was actually looking at buying it before, so I'm glad I didn't because now I get it for free. Dude, just do something. Sylvan Guard, whatever, man. Ouch. How do you feel about those series? I haven't actually gotten into them yet. I played a Spellbound 3 recently. The RTS one. I like that quite a bit. It also has that voice of Geralt in there, so you know about that life. Whose turn is this right now, actually? Like, sometimes I have a hard time telling. Okay. So we can smoke barrage him.
Prepare to shoot the
That was pretty fast. Let's do one of these. Let's stagnate your vitals. Nah, maybe not. Why is there so many buffs? There we like the first Age of Empires. Sorry, dude. Down goes Frazier. Sakura Morning Moon. I played Age of Empires 2 a lot with one of my friends back in my college days. I expect no less from you, Richard. With the Knight of Graal's written on your side, my loss was likely guaranteed from the start. Not at all. Breaking through your defensive formation was a real challenge. He is correct. That defensive formation was useful. It's clear you've already surpassed me as a commander. Oh, hardly. I still got a long way to go before I can say that with confidence. And while I wouldn't ordinarily tell you as much, I won't waste this chance fate has granted me. I still deeply regret that you decided to leave the army behind, Richard. Haha, that's how I felt about Brigadier General Bright. I'm sure you remember where that led me. Oh. I have not played Settlers. I played Stellaris quite a bit lately. Which, I know they're not related, but Settlers and Stellaris. Settlers, Stellaris, Settlers, Stellaris. You get it, bro. Well, there's a lot of them. Which is the one to play? 1 to 7. Do I just start at 7? Is there a cohesive story? Or is it just like strategy? Probably strategy and based on the context. I like Stellaris. I think that's a really neat game. I like space a lot. And also, more than anything, like mechs. So, at any given time, I'm just going to be playing Battletech again. That for some reason, that game has really bad optimization. I love the game, but it just runs shitty often for no real good reason. I have the path of the sword and you have the path of a soldier. While they may differ, we can both work towards the same goal. You're right, I suppose. Walk into the light. Take this. Lieutenant Colonel handed Richard the barracks key. The key to the barracks. Yes, Richard, it said the barracks key. As it seems you're aware, I'm but the first of several opponents you'll face here. You'll want to prepare yourselves. The worst is still to come. Still yet to come. Father Graham, please do all that you can to lead everyone trapped in this world safely back out of it. I have a feeling you're the only one who can. Leave it to me. I will. You know, honestly, lately I think I prefer the style you described here at 4 through 7. With story heroes along with like either RTS or strategy elements. I think I like that in the more recent-ish Dawn of War games. You like have one, they're getting upgraded, picking up loot and stuff. Same thing, of course, with Spellbound 3 at least. Oh, seems like a pretty dutiful guy. feel we should move on. He's shown us the path forward. We shouldn't let his goodwill go to waste. Got it. Off to the barracks we go then. Off to the medic first, bro. Relatively bland. If I were barracks, where would I be? Apparently in like a room on the other side of another building. I've been like idly like thinking about mechs. Yeah, I mean, you know, I feel like that's a lot of those kinds of games, brands of action. Like, hey, we're stuck, so we gotta move from here to that portal. Oops, we're here again. Gotta get to the next portal. And there's a lot of that not a war. Wait. But Company of Heroes is really good too. Company of Heroes I really enjoyed. I liked how they had the cover system in the destructible environment. The game was really neat. Me and my buddy used to play that quite a bit as well. That sounds like everyone spread out. Eek. Oh my. Yep, that's a good loot. I find that I like playing like RTS as a strategy game, but I never like playing them online. God, we don't stand a chance. Indeed, we have nothing to gain by staying here any longer. Oh, you two are aware of Settlers. So, if somebody can give me a recommendation on which one I should start out with, let me know. Shout me out. Retreat. Yeah. Pant. Like, that's kind of one of the things that initially put me off about Final Fantasy XIV, honestly. It was that I'm going to be online playing with people. Yeah, but it's actually turned out to be okay. But it's one of those things that, like, even competitive multiplayer games kind of trigger my anxiety and stuff like that. Homesteading. What were we even supposed to do against that? That was so scary. Bob, wait a minute, could make short work of that thing in no time. If that were meant to go for anything against it, it's more likely to serve as a warning that we shouldn't go this way for now. How about we investigate elsewhere instead? Works for me, as long as we're alive. There's always a chance we're gonna get through here later. So we came in from the bottom, so I guess we gotta go all the way around the other side. Got that butt? Oh, I didn't get the butt. Risk this sword. Rise on the empire and settle the heritage of kings. I wonder why I never checked out Settlers. I feel like I've seen that title. Vice versus first barracks. We should be able to open using the key receipt from Lieutenant Colonel. Good. Let's give it a shot then. So like more turn-based. I like turn-based games quite a bit. Generally speaking, because I like to sit and think before I make decisions. This is only one of the many such barracks in the fortress, so it's not all that large inside. We shouldn't need to spend too long in here. Got it. Damn it, exempt. Well, yeah. Or at least a nice little pause. Horse flag. Please, oh, like to think about it. Door's locked. So I guess I gotta kill this dude in here, huh? Your death is the only option, my friend. Oops.
Let's end this.
The games that I really would like to have gotten into was, or I've tried to get into a lot of times with the Crusader King games. Interceptor! Hello! How are you doing, my friend? Tell me everything. How's life? How's things? Isn't it convenient to always find weapons that someone in your group specializes in? You're welcome, by the way. There's secrets in here? I'm looking for secrets. Well, if I were a secret, I'd be in here. Oh wait, hold up the door. I'm doing really well and it's half term. I'm glad to have you here this morning. I'm glad that it's the weekend. There's some green hair inside the chest. Praise Idos, the sinful priest just gets his just desserts. The weekend is the beast, Ken. The guard turn.
Come on, everyone.
Guess I can just cast that magic at him. Oh, 7 Days to Die. That game had, I think from my understanding, that game has improved a lot over time. I had it when it first came out. It was a lot. I think. Wait, now I have to definitely check this. Sorry. One moment. Here's somebody. Yeah, Might and Magic Heroes 4. Definitely have that game. I played for 3 hours only. But there's another one of those that I also have that seemed was more, you can like create your people. I have to think about, maybe I'm conflating that with another game. Might and Magic is good though, because I like a small tactical board like that. A Thoy. Oh no! Monsters appeared. I'm real comfortable because it's still unnecessarily cold in my apartment by my own doing. I'm never gonna fix that problem, am I? That's not really a problem. Just, I could turn the air conditioner to be less impactful, but I'm not gonna do that either. Zodiac. Let's get loud. Let's get loud. Turn the music up and hear that sound. Let's get loud. Any big plans this weekend at all? Oops. Probably unnecessary to cast that Zodiac then. What if the world you live in is actually a gigantic chest? Life is a big chest. I'm not gonna think about what I just said anymore. Oh, what's up, buddy? Get stabbed. Get shot. Get magicked. Hit mode. I thought it'd be all planned by now, Interceptor. I've been waiting for you, Your Excellency. What? So our next opponent is you, Kanone. It's mostly set. Mostly. Are you guys gonna take a bunch of pictures? You better. That's what you do at a wedding. You better post them. I want to see them. I need to see them all. What a tragedy it is that we should be forced to meet under these circumstances. What did I ever do to deserve turning my blade against the man I've always duly served? But please never doubt, even for a second, that I'm doing this against my will. I would never, ever dream of fighting if I had a choice. Gotta eat that cake. I want to eat some cake today. Oh, I'm gonna go to the grocery store and get some cake today. One second. Boosh. Oh man, no, I wish I could bake. I cannot do that. That would be well, that would be illegal. I would go to the jail, the nearby jail that would take me for the cakes and the baked goods I would create, because they would be, well, they'd be inedible and definitely legal. I understand perfectly, Kanone. But if I may, I would rather you stop calling me Your Excellency. It was never a fitting title for a mere colonel to begin with, and now I don't even have that. I would rather you simply call me Sir, like you usually do in the office. And in the bedroom, am I right? I've grown very fond of it. You can teach me how to bake. Use a proper good, huh? I don't know, except you'd have to show me some baked goods. What you got? What you making? What have you made? Do you have cool designs, or do you make ugly, delicious things? Your Excellency, I'm sorry. I used to date a woman that loved to bake, and she always said her stuff was very ugly. And I thought it was good looking because it tasted good. She used to have a baking blog, then she lost the blog because she forgot. She tried to change the template on it somehow and it didn't work out. We no longer date. This is unrelated. She is my still good friend though. She does painting also, digital art. This is all non sequiturs, apropos of nothing. I apologize for that. I'll get back to the game now. I'm sorry, just while we're here, please let me call you the way I'd like to. The Kanone Amalthea who stands before you is a symbol of my failure to truly move forward from the past. And something tells me that if this symbol were defeated by you, then it will finally allow me to put the past where it belongs and be born anew. Kanone. Very well, in that case, do as you will. Those two things to me seem very different, but maybe they're similar. They're both sort of manifestations of creativity. Yeah, it's like manifestations of creativity in the sense you're organizing things, but I think there's a lot of creativity that can be involved in coding, a lot of identity, uniqueness. Still, just what are you doing here, child? It's good to see you again, too. Not since I gave you that gospel as a present, I believe. I don't think I ever got the chance to ask if you liked it, did I? You got some nerve acting friendly with me after all you put us through. I did not realize that that connection happened. I'm going to enjoy having this opportunity to punish you for your insolence. I'll be ready for this. Well, that's a good problem to have, except as a hobby that accidentally took up full time. Go ahead and try. Well, I can respect that a whole want to be reborn thing, but I see she hasn't ditched any of her old high-handed ways. But baking is your passion. Silence you. So, Have you thought about having like a baking business, or at least like some sort of forum for you to give and provide baking to the local peoples? Well, Your Excellency, I have no intention of holding back, so you're ready to begin. Anytime. I should have moved Colonel Youngface in the back. Let's see if we can clock up. No, he's not. He's never gonna get that off. It looks like I forgot to heal. What's his name as well? Boy, is he slow. All right. Let's do this the old-fashioned way. There's something so pleasant about the idea of baking. Like, that's something that you can, like, potentially take your time and just do. None of these people are gonna die quick. He's 20k. 16k. I think where we need to go is these side boys first. Maybe I should have waited till the straight up happened after I Zodiac'd. Oh, tough break, dude. You're in for a real bad time if you're confused, so I'm not going to help you with that. Jesus, you must be good at it. You would describe things that you must be actually good at. That's really cool. Yups. I wasn't very good at farting, so there's that. Ooh, AoE. Good time for that.
Be gone.
I'm that good. Ouch. Stop it. Tita and Colonel Youngface. Got it. Tita, you can... 6k. It's time to do this. Oh, it's because
Come on, everyone.
that's what it is, because the dude was still there. When you fart, everybody does it. Well, you know, it's always good to leave your mark. Alright, dude. Ouch. Oh, just that green floating cloud. There we go.
Save you. Yeah.
Let's see, do I hit him with this arm? 2k, I can bullet barrage these two. Colonel Youngface, what you gonna do next? Okay, let's do some more. Oh, that's not the bacon you're talking about, is it? Because I wouldn't call that baking. Ouch, oh, blood.
Be gone.
Well, I appreciate it, except it's a pleasure to have you around hanging out. Look at all that blue. Smelling salts. You shouldn't be. And of all places, this is not the place to be ashamed of that, so I know you there. I know I wouldn't stand a chance against you, Your Excellency. The rest of you fought passably as well, I suppose. Ha, thanks. Hee hee, that was fun enough. Oomph. All of you should make sure you don't get in His Excellency's way in the battles ahead. You'll be facing the strongest warriors in Liberl. Doesn't need you stopping him from fighting at his best. Way ahead of you. Count on it. It seems there's still something important left for me to do after all. However, I believe that by clearing the trials ahead, I'll finally be able to do it. It's thanks to you that I feel ready enough to face those trials head on, so thank you. No, definitely not. Kirito is a special kind of person for sure. That's not the kind of thing that would scare her off. You don't have to thank me. I don't think there's anything more I could say to you for you right now. Now, you're right at home, except you're cold, you're respectful, you can like whatever you want. No. But you're cool, respectable, we can talk about whatever. Two. Thank you, I will. Into the Matrix I go. What's this? Another key? Command Center key. Anyway, let's shuffle on to the heart of the fortress. That's a key. I like the difference in the statement. That's just how my mind triggers when you say, I don't smell, rather than you can't smell. It's like, I don't smell. Like you just have a vacuum of air around you. I don't smell. I have no scent. That's correct. It's the building directly in front of you when you enter the main courtyard from the entrance. This key should allow us to gain access to it. Clean the pig pens. Like, what if it was like a super effective smell surgery and then she started discovering smells that she had never heard? Who could be at the end? That's an excellent question, Dan. So, if I remember correctly, in this scene of the game, like when we were here last time, I think Colonel Richard, no, he was the one that helped us out. Oh man, that seems like so long ago. But if we're talking about the military, I have a hope of who it could be. Are you there? But at the end of, I'm trying to remember, at the end of this section of the game, when it originally happened, Didn't mean to hit that person. Just wait. I kind of don't know who it could be. Like, I mean, I would hope it's Cassius, because I'd love to kill Cassius. We're on a military base, and they referenced him a lot. We found a bow in here. But I don't know if that makes sense, if this is where he would be. How'd you miss? Gotten better. Well, does that mean that you also have to endure your own farts then? Or is it like mana to you? Your own personal brand of fart is like your own strength giving anti-venom. This building's command center. Wow, was Dharma compensating for something with this thing or what? Looks like there's about 3 floors on it, is that right? We never saw any staircases leading up to the next floor when we were here last time. I used to think that until I started to take out like my lunch break sometimes and sit in the car, which I would also use as a fart break. And I would just hurt myself with my own farts in my car to the point that I'd just break it out. Oh, Sky. It is Sky. Hello. I was thinking about you today, Sky. I feel like I haven't bothered you and talked to you in a while. How are you doing, my friend? But there has to be one somewhere, right? The building was deliberately designed to confuse would-be intruders. And unless the layout has changed significantly compared to the real fortress, one of the doors in here will lead us to the staircase leading up. Okay. Alright, shall we continue? Thanks, Rich. Everyone, these trials will be like none that we've ever faced before. Yet there is but one clear path for us to take. I'm doing real good, Sky. Although I stayed up too late playing Final Fantasy XIV last night, I'm still good now. Oh, congratulations, Sky, on that. It is only when we fight together that we can overcome the great wall that stands before us and attain victory. Yeah. Fighting in an open area. He's going out to like an open field. This is the only place I can do that. Oh, come on. Die. So have you started to play yet, or have you bought it and then just gonna kind of let it sit for a while? This is taking too long. Just pick one and do it. Oh man, crop dust and bus stops. That's wrong. Boy, that dude's this guy's definitely somebody hidden in here. Topaz. Thieving attempt failed. Minus 20 charisma. So, how you liking it? Yeah, it's fine. DP charge 3. Kevin briefly considered taking the chest as a new weapon, but it's not quite Bowie enough. Bowie enough. It's a Kiwami too, right? Or is it original Kiwami? I feel like I don't know why I keep thinking 2. Ooh, Grangia. I like the first Grangia quite a bit. Is Grangia... Do I own Grangia 2 or do I own Grangia 3? Awesome, Kirito. Original Kiwami. You're in for some fun, Sky. Just let it wash over you. But I really like the original Grangia. I don't know if this is the same for the second, but games where you're like traveling, but you're on a journey and you stop along the way and rest and things like that. Something about that particularly appeals to me a lot. Like, one thing I really liked about, for the little bit of time I played Red Dead, was the idea of like taking like a long ride from one point to another point and stopping and setting up camp, you know, eating, doing stuff, maintaining, then taking off again. I don't know, something about that was really pleasing. Going to like an inn and resting there. And in Grangia, there's like a lot of just stopping places on the way to other places. And this game has a lot of it too. Yeah, I think you can actually get it on the PSN store, weirdly enough, and play it on like a Vita or something. Only ever found 2. I think, is 3 on Steam? Yeah, Grangia on PSN. Fruity Temptation. You realized that was in my stomach until just now, right? Yuck. CO1 key. Alright. Small plate of window glass lies in the bottom of the empty box. Alas, another unexpected chest pain. Yeah, good joke. Chest pain. Oh, come on. No, so it must be 2 that's on Steam. Yeah, just 2. I want to say Grangia 3 is on the PlayStation Store, maybe. Yeah, I think I own that one. I wonder if I can do this. I don't know why I never replaced my old little thingamajigger. Not bad. Shout out to myself. There's my Steam name right there. If anybody wants to be Steam Bros that isn't already, aka you exempt. Not optional. Boosh. And or cacao. Man, Sky, you know, that makes me very happy for you that you've started to learn about yourself. Through this process of playing and picking games, you realize that you'd get those games and you wouldn't play them. And I would say the same thing. And you probably wouldn't have played them. Has it been that long? Oh, man. Jeez. Gulp. I'm old. That's what that tells me. My vocal instructor told me I should use my chest voice more. We're all rest in peace, us. So here's a weird thing that maybe you guys can identify or not, and maybe you'll be part of the problem. So at work, the mention of Dennis Rodman came up. Because the dude was talking about how, oh man, isn't it crazy that Dennis Rodman went to North Korea. Like, that's wild. I was like, yeah, that is pretty wild that, you know, this person was the person that went to North Korea as like a delegate or whatever. And I was like, it's crazy that he used to be in the NBA. And they were like, what? And I'm like, Dennis Rodman in the NBA. Like a long time, like Hall of Famer. He's like, I just thought he was a crazy, like a, you know, just a weird dude. I'm like, I started to realize how old I am again. But everybody knows who Dennis Rodman is, right? In sports, right? Except I don't believe you. No way.
Not bad.
But he's like, there you go, Dan. Thanks, Interceptor. Sky knows. Oh, man. Well, the thing I was saying is that this kid is like a younger dude. And I was like, you should look up Dennis Rodman, not at work. It's like he's had an interesting life. You know what song is stuck in my head? And neither do I. Huh. Press charm. This chest is covered with a thick layer of funky smelling mildew. Thank you, Interceptor, for knowing, though. Interceptor and I pretty much must have the same, like, cultural osmosis experience. Earth, Sepith. This chest contains the meaning of life. Sepith. Colonel Youngface. I could save a lot of time by not having Colonel Youngface attack. I mean, Dennis Rodman was like even more ubiquitous than that because of some of his off-court stuff. This is a weird dude. I think he has a biography that he wrote early, or was written for him early. I believe it was called "Bad as I Want to Be." In that biography. That it can't be functionally true, except you may also follow them, but I don't think that's the only ones. Oh, I need another dang key. Fight me! Anyways. No, Sky also isn't really that. But I still think that's actually practically impossible. So that would be the only type of, like the only brand, just because of how broad even those characters can be. Oh, I don't know what this is. I do that move more often. It's neat. Seems impractical. Oh, the game's doing that thing. Come on, video game. So this way. Alrighty, Interceptor. Thank you for coming by. I know you're super busy right now. I appreciate you making the time to swing by and say what up. Earth Angel, Earth Angel. Would you be mine? Why did Earth Angel come to mind? Now that I'm empty, have you considered depositing all your mirror inside? What if I'm... That's a real throwback. 99.99. 99.99. Are you out of your mind? Mind. Are you out of your mind? Oh man, I have some weird ways of saying some words. Free 99. You can have me forever except for the cost of on the house. But I ain't cheap. You can have it, but you gotta pay. Wow, that's how you do me, Sky.
Not bad.
While Sky emerges on the scene with goofs. Ain't no dinner. No dinners here. No free dinners. I should have listened to my parents become a cupboard instead. Ain't nothing gentlemanly about me. This chest is empty, but it smells pleasantly minty. That's definitely not the right way to go, is it? Convenient. Inconvenient. I did. This is my like everyday outfit. I have to like get some more DLC to get new outfits. Yep, definitely the backwards way. And that dude's back. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna be fighting forever in here. Why are all your prices ended 99 though? You're not a retail thing. Retail booty. There we go. Oh, jeez. Bad guy right here, right? Thank you. Fine, ticket. I don't even want it anymore. But I mean, that's almost like that's more like 100% markup, though. You think so, Sky? I don't think you will be. That's it's gotta be nice. I think you're gonna play Rogue Galaxy for at most 10 hours. That's the evil I'm casting upon you. Okay then. Where was that place? This place is like a maze. Little chips in the trash here. We'll see, Sky. We'll see. I've heard you be hooked to games before. Then again, actually, whenever you got hooked to a game like Batman, anything, you did platinum it, which I thought was a wild thing. So I guess you're on your own all the time. You got your own lane. You're your own man. You know what game I heard wasn't bad at all was Ni no Kuni 2. I own it. I played it a little bit, but I heard a lot of good things about it over time. Wow. Die slow. Giving up on it. I mean, we could say that you gave up on Judgment. Ouch. Oh, you never got to actually play it either. That sucks. That really does suck with that price thing, though. You should probably still come back to Judgment. You probably are gonna really dig that game. I mean, they charge you more than it costs. That's the real thing. Alright. I gotta restart the game because it's doing that thing again. Let's triple save. This game's so weird like that. Just sometimes just starts to crapping out. Oh, the Crossbell game. Yeah, that's probably too much for that. I would say from my observation of that game, that's too much to pay for that game. Blah. What time do you call this? You're late, all of you. Oh, is it gonna be the main army dude? Oh my god, I can see. I just cannot remember his name right now. It's not Cassius, it's the dude that's been there since like the first game. What? General Morgan, that's it. What is the meaning of all this? I get dragged here by some bizarre masked hoodlum, stripped of my free will, and now I'm being used like some sort of puppet. This is humiliating. I've never been so damn infuriated all my years. General. Looks like he hasn't changed a bit. Wow, this old man sure has impressive vocal cords. Well, I suppose getting angry won't do me any good. You all have my sympathies for the situation you've been forced into. Richard, I have plenty I want to say to you and a lot I could say to you. I have plenty I want to say to you and a lot I could say to you. But I'm not sure I'm the best person to do so, so I'll let you off for now. Thank you, General. Regardless, I think we waste no time talking. There's no avoiding battle between us, as we may well get started on it. Ah. Yeah, right. Like so, two very definitely children girls. A halberd, Idios. I'm not sure when I last saw one of those. Don't underestimate his weapon. His hands is extremely deadly. Before the mechanization of the army began, that halberd claimed the lives of countless foes on the battlefield. I haven't had cause to wield this since the martial arts tournament 2 years ago, however. But if you struggle against an old man like me, your odds of success in the trials ahead are grim indeed. Don't hold back, show me what you got. Step 1. Colonel Youngface might be faster. Yeah, it's like 45 turns before anything good happens. Ouchies. Step 1. Beg for mercy. He said, wait, oh, you're describing me being the one begging for mercy, I bet. Not me. Ouch. Let's do a little bit of CC on these dudes' booties. Let's do rage quit. No. Zodiac. They didn't get moved down. They're resistant, this group. What can I do now to hurt these boys? Let's see if we can get this off. Sakura, Morning Moon.
Fallen warriors gather in the evening gloom, and I present you your doom.
Ooh. Oh, he hated that. Mom spaghetti. Air. How's it going, my friend? I had spaghetti last night. I haven't had spaghetti in a very long time either. Pretty pleased about my experience with spaghetti, I guess you could say. Category 10 hungry. He's gonna die anyway. 3 eggs of spaghetti. That's not actually a bad meal.
Okay.
It's over 9,000. Yeah. Agreed. That's kind of my vibe on it. I was like, well, that was a weird thing that I watched. Like, I'm not sure if I enjoyed it or not. I'd like to think I did. It's so, like, emotional. So, what, one? You haven't watched any in a while then. Oh wait, 11 of season 2. That's making progress. Good job, Sky. She can't get there in time. Shazam. Colonel. Oh, stop. Quit with that foolishness. And actually, this probably needs to be her. Next turn. I know how we're gonna handle this. I do, but that's not why. Shazam!
Ready or not, here I come!
3 a.m. How do people go to bed? Well, I'd say that, but I was up until like too late last night playing games. My guy, he's standing too close to me to do it. Oh, that's not optimal.
Oh, okay.
Move.
Come on, everyone.
Oh yeah, mech time. These are the Phantom Pained. Boom. Well, look at you, Sky, taking care of business. No one surprised at the quality. Hope you hated that. That'll be Mojo Jojo. Mojo Jojo. Judges was our picture. Not low key, high key. Powerpuff Girls was good. Mojo Jojo. Open up Hell's Gate on this dude. Wonder if I can get him to go blind. Eh, probably not. I'm just gonna hit him with my weapon. Colonel Youngface. What can you do? Oh, you can hit him. I have never known anything of Powerpuff Girls Z. Is that a thing you're making up? Can't be real.
May 1,000 thorns adorn your flesh with despair. May you be as dogs, ignorant and alone.
What's the plan? What's the plan, man? My plan is to... I'm gonna... I'll be shunned. Baby GZ. I did not know that. Alright, threw off my whole plan. Man. What I'm probably gonna do is... stop streaming not too long and go to the grocery store like I always do after my Saturday streams. And then stay inside where it's safe. Did she say I'm the Terminator? Do I have a gaming PC? Yeah, it's pretty gaming-ish. I have the specs down below in my info. Well, that's something of a relief. Perhaps you might be able to pull off a miracle with that strength. And our final foe is who I fear it is? Indeed it is. And no matter how strong he may be, he is human like the rest of us. No man is invincible. Ooh, PlanetSide 2. I still want to check that out. Yeah, I'll play with him, bro. For everything you have into the battle, and you may yet be able to defeat him. Understood. I'm still a little disappointed. The thought that he may actually be defeated in battle, and I won't be there to see it happen, is a frustrating one. Should we ever meet again, I'd like to know how the battle went. Okay. Sounds like we're in for the fight of our lives. That it will be. I expect this was always an inevitability, especially as long as I'm here. I may not be in a position to ask, but I'd appreciate it if you would all lend me your strength. Word, Aaron. Though I will say it's most likely that I'm going to be playing Final Fantasy 14 later again. But I definitely am down for breaks for that, because click, click, click can only be so engaging. Do they do the food thing in Kiwami, where you eat and then get experience that way? This battle should allow me to finally put my past behind me so I can truly move forward, but I can't win it alone. After play like that, how can we refuse? Hehe, so we get to fight the legendary hero the professor was so scared of, huh? It is going to be Cassius. I can hardly wait to see what he's like. Now, I don't know whether I'll be of any use, but I'm not going to run away. I'm going to try and do what I can to help too. Thank you, all of you. Our next opponent is perhaps the strongest on land. No underhanded tricks will work against him. Our only hope is to do as the general said and pour everything we have into fighting him. May the goddess smile upon us. Right. Yeah, I know that's how it was in Kiwami 2. Yeah, they use the cash. Yeah, that is true in Kiwami 0. Yeah, I want to say that the rest of the games don't do that, or at least not for the next foreseeable future. But you get experience from eating food. So because your stomach gets emptied, then it fills up again. Or was that only in Kiwami 2? I don't know. Yeah, check the food game. Check out the food sitch. I mean, put that into the fight too. Make it harder, higher evasion stat. High evasion. I guess that would increase your evade. Oh, come on. It depends on how big the numbers go, like the damage numbers go on a thing. I can level up slowly, but also like to have, you know, those big numbers. So slow level means I'm gonna be like 6 and 7. Okay, watch out. Yup. I think that's a pretty standard scale. A standard slope of You found a torn note that says chest number 53 was here. If only I'd come with an explosive trap. Well, those are cool. I think that makes sense. Especially since you have especially since you have a Patreon. I'll give them something to look at. Especially. First of all, I think I actually forgot where the link was because you refused to join the Discord, so you can't post it. It's a shame. Honestly, that's the shame. Go hungry. Go hungry. I hope you at least made sure to leave fingerprints on the crime scene. It's not cast 2. Already got that. Is Onyx Gem cast speed? Speed. So, cast speed or speed? I think speed might be. It's about 54. It's like almost like a good chunk. Let's do Onyx. We don't care about cast. Let's keep cast normal. Butt munch. Beavis and Butthead is here. I hope you at least made sure not to leave fingerprints. No, just mainly because I don't have their Patreon thing, and I always try to tell people like in chat they like leave thing. I'm like, check this out. I'm like, I can't check it out later because I'm not gonna scroll through my chat again. Someone's gotta save it for me somewhere I can look at it. And I don't really have any moderators that are around regularly, so. Earthlands. Boy, she got shot hard. Yeah. Big facts, Kirito. Big facts. Hey, that exists. I have a Discord of the whole thing. I have all the pieces. I got them pieces. I got them pieces, bro. Damn. Ouch. Okay. Bye. Treasure. I know, right? The Kool-Aid Man gonna bust through your door, Sky. Gonna bust through that wall. Did you know the average human body contains enough bones to make an entire human skeleton? That's actually a pretty good goo. Which part, Kirito? Dun, dun. Boom. Oh, the stream notification? I mean, I have to bot in the Discord, but that posts whenever I stream. Is that what you mean? Or the one on your actual profile? There are mustard stains in this chest. I have a cousin in Erbonia. He doesn't talk much. Oh, I wonder if in the Cold Steel games they don't the treasure chests don't have dialogue. If that's what's being implied here. Yin and Yang. The Dragon Boat Festival. There it is, and that's how you live. Now you're living your best life. You described it. Healing Haze. HV5, basically. mean, you got a little pick it up and just do a little taste test, you know. It's a quick little taste test. Ugh. That'd be so gross. Mind ATS ADF. There you go. Yeah, Kevin, you're not a very good character. I love your character, but you're not a good character. The drums, the water bikinis, oh my. Nope, Joshua isn't in here. Wow, I really set myself up for that to happen. Oh, you mean pervert. I guess I should change the anxiety-free shelter thing to like the train's been on the tracks or something. Train-based. Just kidding. Perv. I can only hope that I get to live that long to be that perverted as a old man.
We did it!
So anybody have any goals in here? What's you guys' goals? What's life? What's life treating you like? What's any life goals out there? I think I'm gonna be a pretty cool old dude, I'd like to believe. If I get the opportunity to live to be old, I hope I'm pretty chill, but still real crotchety. To crank up that perversion factor. Mr. JRPG. Good morning, my friend. I bet you're tired. You're up late last night, it seemed. Well, late to me.
Not bad.
Yeah, I think that sounds about right. I think a lot of times it's easy for people to overscale their goals to like crazy high expectations of things that probably wouldn't even make them happy if they had it. Couldn't sleep well either, Mr. JRPG. Well, you saw me in the Discord when I was out there Final Fantasy 14 quite late myself. And now I'm officially a warrior, so that's exciting.
Not bad.
Ooh, give me looter, give me death. You gotta crank that perversion up. Crank that version. Well, she can't even like walk 2 feet. Not doing an RV. Dropping furniture. That'll do it. No, I mean, you know, whatever you gotta do. Rocks can be occasionally hard to get off. Dark Falcon. Hello. Why is it a time that exists? Because it's time for you to be awake. It's time for your day to get going. Just being shepherded down the friendship train by the Kool-Aid man. Oh, why do I keep doing that?
We did it!
Ouch. No, unfortunately not, Dark. I really wanted to, but I really can't. It's like right at that quarter in time for me. So you got to take a lot of pictures, man. If you're going to be there, you should be. You, of all people, should be. Doors are locked. Doors are locked. Alas, unlocked. Well, you don't have to be in them. I'm not looking for you. I'm not checking for you, bro. Colonel Richard. Chicken. Do you have a phone, Dark? Don't make this difficult. That's the... requesting that sauce. Not this time. Oh, good. Now we finally get to take care of Bad Dad. You made it, I see. Good. Brigadier General. I thought the ordeal revolving around the Aureole was over. It looks like that was premature of me. I mean, that's kind of the goal, Dark. That's why I need your help. I doubt even Ragnar saw this coming. What about you and the Gralsritter, Kevin? Did you? Nope, it took us completely by surprise. Although I can't say for sure whether the bigwigs at the top of the congregation for the sacraments had any idea this might happen. I do wonder. Well, I suppose there's no point in debating that now, anyway. I'm very pleased with this, Mr. RPG. Let's get down to business. As you know, I'm the third of the Guardians. If you defeat me, you can move on. If you can't, the road ahead will remain forever closed. Of course, you already know as much, don't you? Indeed, we came fully resolved to deal with that, what we knew was waiting for us. Defeating you will allow me to finally cut down my hesitations and move forward, and for that reason I will hold nothing back. That's what I wanted to hear. By the way, Tita, is it true your parents have come home? Oh yes, it is, just recently. Do you know my mom and dad? I do. Your father in particular, he helped me out an awful lot back in my early days of being a bracer. Yes, he did. He taught you the beginner bracer tutorial. They must be pretty worried about you. All the more reason you have to return safely. Yep. Free homesteading, nice. What's with that funny stare, young lady? You're a real monster, aren't you? I should will sense how strong you are. Why can't I? He manipulates his power level. He is a Dragon Ball Z character. I manipulate both the Void and the Helix as my form. You might be a genius, but even you won't be able to get a handle on my capabilities so easily. And while I've got the chance, you should drop by our house with Estelle and Joshua sometime. We'd welcome you with open arms. And why would everyone do that? Well, I think that's enough talking. It's time we get started. As I'm sure you understand already, I couldn't hold back even if I wanted to. So Richard, I have only one thing to say to you. Yes, sir. Defeat me. That is all. I shall. Let's see. Haha!
Come on, everyone!
Huh? What? This is very good music. Eat my butt. Hey, bad guys, why don't you first eat my butt? Let's step 1. $80,000 hit points. No. Ouch. 2 turns. Quit that stuff. I hate that. I hate what you're doing. None of that's gonna work. He's gonna get another turn. He's gonna kill my people. It's like that, Mr. Jeffrey G. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm gonna have to do this fight again. Yeah, I am. Yep, I am. They're definitely gonna be dead. Oops. The pain was bad. I just run away. No, we're alright. We're gonna come back. This is why you got Celestial Bombs. You go and hit him again. We'll yeah, just hit him. Get away. You start casting Zodiac again. And then you Celestial Bomb Richard. Alright. I died really hard just there. That was rough. Stop doing that move. Would be what my suggestion to you. And my people need to spread apart. Sita needs to heal herself. It's so funny, Mr. JRPG. The plot twist that went through another door. Nope, I don't like that. Okay, let's normal down. Let's see if that works on him. I can't imagine it working, but maybe. And let's see if this works. It probably won't, but again, worth a try. Alright, Dark. Thank you for swinging by. I appreciate you, my friend. Ouch. Okay, so... And we need you to do something detrimental to his status if we can. Strength points 25. We'll see if we can do anything about that. Strength up. Yeah. Okay, still pretty close, I guess. Of course. There's just that as well. Oh, another strength up turn. Oops. I sure hope he doesn't get a chance to do another one of his big boy moves. Okay, let's what can I do? Well, we already know he can't be ADF down, so that's kind of a waste of stuff. See that? Let's see, we can... Well, we can't mute, maybe clock down. AoE? She doesn't need it. Kevbo needs it though. Yep, exactly. Oh, ouch. Metal Gear is VIP. Ouch. Again. Beat him to death. Boy, oh boy. That could have gone up poorly. Divine Blades emblem. Yeah, I think all those rumors about his strength were underselling him. Pant pant, we did it. Congratulations, that was a well-earned victory. So, Richard, have you finally been able to clear aside your hesitations? I believe so. No matter where life may end up taking me, the sergeantship I learned from you will always have a place in use. As such, I intend to keep following the path I have chosen for myself, pride in my heart. Well said. Although I can't pretend not to be a tad disappointed if you'd return to the army, I could have piled all my work onto you and Sid. Looks like I'm not going to be able to retire anytime soon. I'm afraid not. You saw the win, Mr. Championship. It happened. I grabbed that victory from the clutches of defeat. But know this. As my final duty as a member of the military, I will resolve this crisis and return everyone to the real world. I have no doubt about that. I'll be counting on you. Regardless, my time here is short. So I'll make this brief, Kevin. By now you must have a fairly good idea of who the Lord of Phantasma is, correct? Yeah, I just need one last push to be completely certain. I'll probably get that push in the next day or two. Let's see. It's not really my place to say anything more to you. So I would ask only that you not forget this. No man is an island, no matter how much they may wish to isolate themselves from others. No one can live their life truly alone. Big twist. Poorly. I mean, I would like the idea of it, but I don't want to do all the work. Seems hard. Cassius. I'd do that if I could also Amazon, like, food to myself. Well, we have but one area remaining now. After what we have accomplished here, I'm not sure we have anything to fear. Yup. Yuck. Let's head back to the scenic route and check the final monument. That way we can find out what the condition for opening it is. Yeah, let's see this item. No, not this. What's the name of that item? Not cube. It's not the keys. What was the thing I picked up from him just now when he died? Would you hire help? I would have to, because I don't know how to do anything. I would just die otherwise. Like, oh, whoops. I fucked up. I'm dead now. Rest in peace. Yep, that's except that's what he dropped. A butt plug. That's what it was. Check something here. Okay. Butt plug. You love it, really? Oh, of course you should tell that story, Kirito. It's like a necessity that I knew that. I mean, it seems like it's pretty self-explanatory what a butt plug is. Gotta put that out there. I mean, it seems like exactly what it seems like. A plug? What for your butt? I need to make sure. Oh man, we can't just buy Curio bombs. So the time is finally coming into the last part of this plane. I can sense something truly terrifying from the other side of the gate. I beg you, be careful. Let me see something real quick. I'd love to hear this butt plug story also. Okay. Oh man, this story is already gonna sound like it's great. So I just looked because I like to save myself some time, and I knew that Josh was gonna be the next person. Of course, that's where my mind went exempt, but obviously that can't be how it goes. It was. That story didn't go how I expected it to go. I chastised Exempt, thinking, oh, of course he was too soon with his response. It was that. Why would it be? Well, right on, man. Owned it. Hey, no shade on that. I mean, it's proud. Oh, Joshua, you don't have anything unlocked, do you? I like that story a lot. Yeah, you gotta abandon that. Making Mr. JRPG happy right now, unlocking these. unlocked. You're unlocked. Of course, you're unlocked. Nasty man indeed. Time quartz for Joshua. Really? Oh, he's already got action 2. Well, that's dumb. Evade 2. And at least evade 3. Be cut. It's gonna be cut 4 because why not? Time quartz. Cast 2 because whatever. EP. Nope. Poison. Don't care. Attack 3. What you want to attack? 4. Everyone just put things everywhere. That covers a whole manner of evil. Let's put things everywhere. We're just hanging out here. Growls Ritter. I don't really know why I ran all the way back there like that. Okay, to the Arab Scenic Route. Oh. Hey man, we all got our things. I just looked at a guide on accident, saw something I wouldn't have known. I make no apologies for it though. Super Gladiator belt. They say it's what's on side that counts. Now look what you've done. Super Gladiator headband. I'm telling my mommy on you. Well, what are these gladiatorial things? $25 strength, 50 strength difference down, auto CP up. Kamankutsu. I know it's courtesy, but Kutsu sounds pretty good. CP up. I don't need her to have that much CP actually. She needs to have that. I think that's gonna be something good for my backup DPSer. Kamankutsu. Sorry, I'm a child. Just gotta get it in there, man. Well, that's good. I'm glad that got sorted out. Northwest. Okay, God, we're done looking. Not as common as we think. North and west. I haven't fought one of these in a while. I don't care. Oh, they don't throw out fire. I guess blue. That blows. I need to check to see if there's a better weapon for him already. Oops.
All right, what's next?
You gotta do what you gotta do. That phrasing. Joshua, don't you have anything better than these bad things? Guess I could journey back, but why do that? I'll wait till I get to the first thingamajigger. Almost snapped her finger with your booty cheeks. Well, the face of a monument is glowing and the words are visible upon its surface. In my lord's place, I, Schwarzritter, do decree. Here lies the Black Ark. Place your hand on this monument, the orphan of a lost village among your number. What? That's... The Schwarzritter is waiting for us in here. And for some reason, he really wants me to come and see him. Yep, that's about sums it up. Punch. Good morning, good fellow. Have you fully transitioned in your movement to across the country, Punch? So the choice is yours, Joshua. Natural, I'll be accepting his invitation. Please do go to the zone. Then burn them. As soon as y'all ready, let me know, then I'll touch the monument. Joshua, you're sure? I am. No matter what happens, I'll be fine. All we can do now is keep moving forward, and that's what I intend to do. A safe word is don't stop. At my lord's place, the sword's order. Yep, we've read this. But long story short, don't put your butt plug on a table. Simple. Why here? Oh, this place looks familiar, huh? The glorious, huh? So much for the Crimson Ark. Now it's back all black like a nasty crow. Hey, maybe I ate something burned and changes. Maybe I ate something and burned. Made something burned and it changed its color. Well, at least we know that the Black Ark we're referring to now. It looks like it's the same size as the original Glorious. It has the same layout too. I would think most every usage. At least a nice wipe down, probably. This looks like it's going to be a barrel of last, although we should have figured as much since it's our last area to go through and all. It's most likely to be full of Ouroboros archaisms, just like the laboratory was too. That's after every use. You know the drill. Guards up, guys. Got it. Answer is 1 hundo P. Shop. Dual blades, Kusanagi. Oops, I'm poor. Surprise. I wouldn't use them in my dishwasher. Ren, I'll get a better sight, not that you ever attack anybody. Better boots. Oops, poor. Tanklet. I don't think I was going to give them to him. Oh, must be dudes only boots? I could have sworn. Well, you can have that. That works out. Or maybe I was too poor. See, I'm too poor for the boots. That's what it was. Blasting loads in socks. I think people watched too much American Pie. A Smildo. A smuggled dildo. Put that in the Library of Congress. Smuggled out. This is where we fought the found the Kapua family last, and we got what's her name, Estelle, before that. As tablet. I think this dungeon is terrible. I particularly dislike this space. I get the feeling we've already met. Say you got a twin by any chance? Like, this dungeon is one of my least favorites because I don't like the layout of it. I'm just gonna fight you.
Let's end this.
What do you hate? Another particular. Nice. You're doing great, Joshua, honey. You are here. Smuggler's love. A smuggling dildos quest line. Well, now I can because I see that you finally messaged me the link on the Discord. On Discord. Boy, I sure do love this. If you're going to take all that out, the least you can do is take care of the dust here. That's boss. Part of growing up is exploring your body. There. So I'd imagine someone would probably become interested in those things when they mature or began to mature sexually. So neither time maybe their first sexual encounter or thoughts of sexual things. It's a solid time. That's awkward, Kirito. After all this time, that's the thing. Oh wait, did I make it weird? That seems impossible. Boy, that dude's like hard to hit apparently. Maybe cast would be a better thing to have. This anime game needs more hentai. Because her cast is real slow. Well, maybe it's not super slow. Like MSN. Let's get out of here. Not the same door, is it? Let me be free of this puzzle. Yep, I knew it. I knew it's the same dang thing. Cher's around. She's just chilling in the back, like back at the old base. I need to get back downstairs. Nope. Microsoft Messenger. Nope, we did that. I think that for me was AIM on my America Online. Yep, me and Garrett are talking the same thing. I think my actual name back then was Silent Night. When the internet started, when was it Bob Dole sorted it out for us? Al Gore, that's who it was. Made that claim that he started the internet. There we go. Should I go to try to check out those cells? TW, the legend is here. Hello, my friend. Yeah, Al Gore sorted out the internet. Started it up. Oh, a lot of doors. Oh. But I did do the do a second round with Tita that got her an orbital, basically a mobile suit, which makes me very happy. But yeah, I'm trying to slowly divvy out the doors so I don't lose all of my voice in reading everything. Oh. Why? Why did this have to happen to me? If I could just have unraveled the mysteries of this world or reported them to Ouroboros, my promotion would have been guaranteed. It is, and I appreciate that. I like it. Good morning, Stardust. If I could just have unraveled these mysteries, yep, this is all their fault. Of course it is. All of this is their fault. How an idealist name did you end up captured here? Yeah, Gilbert is back for like the 4th time doing dumb stuff. We're gonna let him out, I bet. How did you get out here? You came to laugh at me, didn't you? I bet you did. Sorry, but we totally forgot you were even here. So what? You got whisked in here the same way you ended up in the forest. As well as a matter of fact, yes. This brings me another reaction of a real place just like the capital was. And I was starting to take it in my surroundings. I was surrounded by Vogels and knocked out by electric shocks. This probably should go without saying, but I'll say it again. Everybody should be checking out Stardust on her stream. She's real cool, real chill. Well, way more high energy than I am, and it's actually funnier and interesting. And easy on the eyes, if you know what I'm saying. A wink. Hey, Stardust, you can shout yourself out. Since also a moderator. Then I woke up and found myself here. Wow, must have been a blast. He seems pretty mentally drained. Hold on, Gilbert. Ew, AIM still exists on mobile devices? Ugh. I hope I couldn't recover my old name. I'm always in hot water, it's my life. If we mess with the panel over there, we should be able to disable his barrier and get you out of here. Forget it, leave me be. Even if by some miracle I manage to make it out of this world, I'll just end up as Lord Campanea's plaything again. As if a guy like me had any real shot at being promoted in Ouroboros. Yeah, check out Stardust. And thank you, Stardust, for that. Shout out to Stardust. Vampire, I probably should play that game. Poor guy's tripped up in a spiral of negativity. I can't help but feel kind of sorry for him. I don't think you're wrong though. After all, this is a world on a higher plane that's beyond any technology the society has. Well, I actually told Stardust to shout herself out because she's also a moderator. So it's a me forcing her to do a thing she didn't want to do. Exempt. So calm your tits. Calm your tits, isn't it? I bet the 13 factories would be over the moon if they had someone to tell them all about it. You really think so? Wait, yeah. Look. Lady Ren. Why are you, I mean, what brings you here? Vampire husband. You didn't come here to finish me off because you think I betrayed Ouroboros, did you? Oh, I wasn't aware you betrayed Ouroboros. Dealing with traitors isn't usually part of my job. I can make a special exception for you if you want. Eek. I didn't betray anyone, I promise. That's enough, Ren. Ren. Haha, don't bully the poor guy too much now. Teehee. Okay, fine. Shout out. Stardust. So petty. But I appreciate it. Get rid of this damn bear and get me out of here, please. I played Final Fantasy so late last night. As you wish. It's you're a real special thing, aren't you? Alrighty then, let's mess with that pedal over there and get him out of here. Also, hello, treasure chest. It doesn't show up on my side. That's so weird. I can't select this with my Hey, well, yeah, you can shout out Mr. JRPG. Shout it out. Shout out everybody. Kirito. 5. It's open. I'm free. The guys has not forsaken me after all. You wouldn't believe he was asking to be left alone a minute ago, would you? Keep in mind this hardly spells a victory over me, though. Ordinarily, I wouldn't feel compelled to thank my enemies no matter what they did, but I'll make an exception just this once and give you this. I hope you appreciate it. Gilbert thrust a security card into Kevin's hands. Noise. Hey. That's the very latest glorious security card. It's something I was given back in the real world before coming here, though, so who knows if it'll actually be of use to you. What a shame. And that's not my problem. I bid you all farewell. Next time we meet, we'll once again be foes. Don't expect any mercies. Shout out Kirito. Shout out Mr. JRPG. 2019 shout outs. That's right, except Stardust is the divine force in the chat. All authority runs through Stardust. Even I have no control. Mr. Cunningham was last seen playing Trails in the Sky the 3rd. There he goes. I think I can see why Campy's taking such a liking to him. Despite what he said, Kevin, I think we may actually be able to use the security card here. Oh, playing marbles. I didn't know Exempt was streaming. Why, yeah, I was thinking the same thing. And a wick. I know, Dark, I know. If we pass anywhere it looks like we can use it, let's give it a whirl. Hey, look at that. That's me right now being seen doing the thing I'm definitely doing right now. But how would I know? To ask. If I didn't, I guess I could just ask. I'll see you in court. Well, Exempt, I'll have to check out your stream. And bug you. Oh, is that the last thing Dark was playing? F and Dark. Shout outs gone, whatever, gone wild. Yeah, I know, right? I think I actually watched you do that. This chest's interior was professionally decorated. Well, and also, I guess this means it's time as well, because it's been 4 hours, which means that it's time for the stream to be over. And I don't want Stardust to uptime me and then surprise me. Surprised in ages. Oh my god. So I'll just have to say thank you all for hanging out with me today. I appreciate all the company playing this cool game that I'm really enjoying a lot. Leave Accept alone. But let me actually just go ahead and click accept right now, and then just click on the smash that follow button on accept right there. Click. But yeah, thank you all seriously for hanging out today. It's been real fun. I was very tired, and I didn't think I was gonna go for the full time, but then bam, like the time passed. So you guys made it easier for me. So thank you, Ricardo, wherever you are, for the host, and Kirito for the bits. And again, as always, everybody.